Hey everyone, I was going to do a fast update. I shouldn't be here too long. I haven't really even got a subject. I just knew that it was due time that I make an update. Excuse my place. I'm actually in the process of painting my living room, which I'm going to do Sunday and Monday, but this weekend. And I think that color right there is the one I picked out. It's like a pale gray, which will look much better than this dark, whatever this is. This was done like 6 years ago, so. Anyway, but yeah, I was going to give you guys an update on life and stuff. And actually, today I'm in a really good mood. It's just one of these days where everything seems to be going just really well, you know. And I think I've never really been in a better place in my life. And sometimes you forget about, that. Um, and I'm back on the dating scene, As far as you guys knew last time, I was done with my ex. Well, I actually went to visit her in St. Louis, my ex-girlfriend. And it was one of these things where I went to visit her to see, what the hell happened and whatnot. And I just honestly think that this poor girl just has some extreme instability. And we had a great time. Everything was wonderful. And it ended up being, she just has these like really emo moments. I don't know if this is like I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's just because she's young or because of the transition, but I find that she has, and I don't know if everybody just goes through this. I think I went through this and I had my, later understanding in life of what it means to be a woman, because I think in our community we get quite confused as to what it is to be a woman. Oh, creepy little stalking dog. Anyway, so what does it mean to be a woman? For me, I honestly think it has very little to do with your physical body or your fashion sense or your style or your makeup or your hair. I think all of that actually really doesn't matter at all. And so, like for me, I actually found that in recent years, that I started to become more feminine the more I embraced my masculinity. And it's weird. It's almost like the more you fight your masculinity, the more masculine you come off. It's a very aggressive way of dealing with it. Whereas, like a woman, stereotypically, I guess, would be. I see women as being understanding, compassionate, sympathetic. No matter what, And so for me, I feel like being compassionate towards myself, being understanding towards myself that I am a transgender woman, and coming to terms with that and using it as a lesson, it almost was. It almost made me far more feminine than I was before. Like for example, if you go back and look at some of my older videos, my voice was far more high pitched, and I was trying so hard to have a very feminine, dainty voice, and and I wore a lot more makeup. It was almost like I was covering up the masculinity. And for me personally now, instead of covering it up, I just started just being myself. Now, I am blessed, I guess, at least people tell me this, that, I pass very well and because I have no surgery and so on and so forth. But I do believe that has something to do with it. But I also believe something that has to do with that is the way you see yourself. Because, like, for example, going back to my ex girlfriend, I think she is very focused on the fashion and the style and trying to put the pieces together to fit this image of what being a woman is. And I think a lot of us do that. I think I did it for a time period. But honestly, at the end of the day, it's counterproductive. You get rid of the things you don't want, you get the surgeries you need done, so on and so forth. But as far as being, a woman, I think we like to think something is wrong with us, and so we have to, like they're being cured. For me, I don't see it. I don't see anything as wrong with being trans, but a lot of people see it as I'm cured once they have all these things done with their dysphoria and surgeries and so on and so forth, and then. To me, and then you automatically think you're a woman before you have any of that stuff done. And so then when you're done with all those things, you think you're complete, and then down the road you end up for quite a shocker that actually has very little to do with being a woman. Because, I've gone over this, and this is one thing I've always believed, even in my old videos, is that our bodies are nothing but dust at the end of the day. Like, they're going to end up dust. No matter what we try to do with them, we don't own our bodies. Our bodies don't belong to us. They're just a temporary vessel that we are in in this current state of life. It can go very deep like that, but a lot of people, they need something to hold on to. Like, if I get this done, then it'll fix the problem. For me, I don't think being trans is a problem. I think it's actually completely fine. For me, that's just me personally. My ex, because I went there and we had a great time, and then she would have these like severe emo moments where she would, get so in depth, and it was almost like I kind of worried, like, is she gonna, do something to herself? But at the end of the day, like, she has an accepting family now. Like, her mother is accepting, and she's got a decent job. Somehow she's come into some money. Whatever, I never pried into that, but it's like suddenly now everything's okay in that department. Now she's looking for some other issue, and so for me, I think for a lot of people, I think, and myself, whenever you're looking for happiness, like, you're just always looking for it. I drove to Hollywood, California from Tennessee with a week's notice. I just got in the car and started driving, and it's one of those things where, I was just gone because I really didn't like it here, and I thought the people weren't accepting, and I thought the environment wasn't right. And so I was looking for happiness. And then as I've gotten older, happiness is really just in here. It's a mindset. Sure, there are shitty things that you can deal with, and then you just take the next steps to move on from it. But happiness really is a mindset. And you can make it work. You just have to make the life that you want. Anyway, but I'm getting all sidetracked. But I do think my ex has gone through a lot of shit, and I like my life too much to take that on. I felt like when I was dealing with her, and that's what it felt like. It felt like I was dealing with her, which is not right. Like, no one should deal with anyone when you're dating them. They should enhance your life, and you should enhance theirs, and it becomes an improvement on who you are as people, your lifestyle, the group of friends you have, the passion you have for each other. Life should be better. And I found myself, when I was around her, it was fine. But I found myself getting sucked into this very depressive life. And to me, I just really can't live that way. It's not something I can deal with. And I think I'm just completely done. Woke up this morning, I think I'm just, in such a great mood. And I really do love my life. And there's so much. You stole my sock, didn't you? My dog just stole my sock out of my laundry basket, little bastard. Anyway. But yeah, I love my life, and I love my job, and I love everything in it. And it's the only people that are welcome into that, especially when I fall in love or love someone or have a relationship, the only people that are welcome into that are people who are on that same level or want to be on a level that's moving forward, up, higher, happy things, doing happy things. That's what I'm looking for. And it doesn't matter if it's a man or a woman or trans woman, trans man, non-binary, I don't give a shit. I like a person if I like a person, and it all depends on the individual. I'm not closed-minded to anything. But I can't date depressive people. I can't deal with people who don't know who they are. I can't deal with people that just, want to live their life in like a sense of, I need attention. I can't do it. Anyway, I hope everybody's well. I will make another update video. I'll be painting my living room. My statues I told you guys about, the ones that I'm doing reviews on, I actually just took everything down. Everything's off my walls. I packed it in the other room, and I'm removing everything out of this room for this weekend so I can paint. And my statues have been delayed to, hold on, when is it? May, June. Yeah, June 20th. It looks like that's when I'm supposed to get 2 of them. Actually, no, I think I get one at the end of this month. And then I'm supposed to get one next month. They keep being delayed. These statues are very expensive, and production takes a long time. So I should have a little update on that. Anyway, yeah, and I actually had my treatment done on my face again to get rid of these dark spots. So this is turning black, and then it should just wash away in about a week. And then I had some more stuff done on my face, just Botox and stuff, preventative. I'm not going overboard. But anyway, I hope everyone's well. I will make an update in a couple of weeks at the latest, or maybe a week if I have lots of things going on. And you guys have a great day. Enjoy your week. Bye-bye.